You know, as a kid, always got told stories about good guys and bad guys, and how the good guys always got the bad guys. Good guys always won. Guess I'm the bad guy because I didn't win. Name's Thomas. Thomas Drew. 30 years old. Wouldn't think to look at me I was that old, would you? Single. Then again, I would be, wouldn't I? Stuck in here, like a lot broad on the outside waiting for me. Nothing really to tell. Just a small boy from a small suburban town. Not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I ain't no dumbass, that's for sure. Then again, I am in here, so. No, I remember once, when I was at school, I got asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was about 8 years old. Said I didn't know. Teacher asked me again. I said, I really don't know. So she said it. It's homework. Something to do at home. Something to think about. So I went home. Said to my mom that I wanted to be in the army just like that. That's what she told me. Son, you don't want to aim to be anything. I said, Mom, but why? She said, because that way, Thomas, you won't be disappointed when you grow up to be a nobody. So when I took that essay back to school, I just wrote up that I wanted to grow up, just be somebody. You know, after Mom left, I say left, died. I was home alone. You know, don't know why, but she's there, alone, house to myself. Every kid's dream, but you know, they don't teach you how to live on your own at school. So. But last couple of years of school were a blur. I know that. You know, didn't go to my prom. Didn't even graduate. I guess sometimes some people need a push. I guess I did, but I had no one to give it. So then I went looking for a job. You know, a lot of places were closing down, like, you know, the mill, steel factory, the yard, they all closed down, so there's no work for me there. I just wanted a job with no responsibility, you know, just where people could be like, Tom, do this, Tom, do that. Tom, don't think, just do. Perfect job. I go, do what I'm told, no responsibility, get paid, go home. So I ended up just being a janitor. Don't judge me on that though. You know, some people say, "Oh, I want to grow up and be an astronaut, be a doctor," and they never really attain those goals. I just wanted a meaningless job where I just earned some money. I guess I attained my goal. Ask yourself, you achieved yours. So, you know, mall. You know, cleaned place. Went around when it was busy, just picking up stuff, cleaning. Then at night, worked there and just to clean up. It was just quiet. Play music, you know, just on the speakers, and the tannoy, you know, nice music as well. Arm music, you know, classic. Cash, Presley, that kind of stuff. But I always remember there was a girl who worked at a clothing shop. And she was nice. She was really pretty, you know. Not like stunning, but pretty, you know. One of those faces that you feel safe around. I was trying to talk to her, but I really didn't have much experience with girls. Just in the maintenance room, you know, it's got all this stuff there. It's got a small television that I'll sometimes sit back and watch on break. You know, kettle, you know, stuff like that, coffee. It's also where the heating is located, you know, 'cause kind of the maintenance man as well. Don't get paid for it, I'll tell you that. But remember walking out, she got like the stock rooms, you know, kind of like the backstage areas that you never see them on, you know, where all the stock is kept. And she was there, just as I walked out the door. And I said hi. Still didn't know her name at this point. I said hi. And she said, "Piss off, freak." I was just being polite. If I said hi to you, you'd say hi to me, right? Why? Because that's just the nice thing to do. But no. She said, "Piss off, freak." And there's no one around. And I stopped and I looked at her. And I said, "No one speaks to me like that." And she said, "What are you going to do about it?" And I said, "Nothing, because, you know, I like you." And she goes, "Well, I don't like you." And I was like, "But why? You haven't even got a chance to know me yet." And she said, "Why would I ever date someone like you? You're a nobody." And I grabbed her. Right around the neck. Just like I wanted to do to my mum all those years. She tried to push me off, but I guess all that worked as a maintenance. Paid off. And she shook. And before I knew it, she was dead. After that, I panicked at first. It's the thing when you kill someone, you gotta get rid of the body. So I took my maintenance keys, took it down to the furnace. Before I put her in there, I got to look at her name badge. Her name was Rose. You know? Well, that time I never knew her name. I could have just looked at the name badge, but I know that. I just wanted her to tell me herself. The police obviously came around, you know, asking questions. I think someone must have said that they'd see me speaking to her. And they asked me, of course. You know, kept it cool. Yeah. Just said that I spoke to her, just had a small chat. Nothing else. They brought it. They didn't really think anything bad happened to her, you know. It wasn't looking for the killer of Rose. More so just kind of trying to find out where she may have gone. Because obviously I cleaned up after myself. So. And that was it. After about 2 weeks, everything calmed down and life went on. So I remember one night though, came out of work. I kind of had this feeling that I was being followed, you know, so went back to my house and I heard a voice behind me say something. I don't know what they said at first, but just one little thing stood out. Something that I didn't think that I was going to hear. He said, "What have you done to Rose?" So I turned around, naturally. There's some guy standing there. You know, good looking guy, you know, 5'11", you know, light brown hair. Quite physical build. And I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And then he came into light. And I realized that I'd seen this guy before. Picked Rose up a few times from work. Kind of guessing that he must have been a boyfriend or partner or something. But I said I had no idea. You know, I'd hardly ever spoken to Rose. Didn't really know her. And that I was sorry of what happened. And he grabbed me and he said, "Don't lie to me. I know who you are. You're that creep that she was speaking about." Saying that she was concerned because you kept asking her out. And that's where I smiled and said, "Well, of course, because no point did she ever say she had a boyfriend." Well, that was the wrong thing, because that just made him angry, and he just started beating the shit out of me. But, you know, no one beats the shit out of me on my property. So I managed to kick him off. I managed to get inside. Kicks down the door, which, to be honest, I was kind of expecting, because this guy's quite built, you know, much more physically fit than me. And he came at me. So, grabbed the nearest thing I could and hit him with it. Yeah, should have thought that through. That iron always gave me grief, you know. Always burning my clothes. Never really smoothing out any of the outfits that I wanted to wear. But, well, it certainly hurt him, didn't it? I only hit him once. He fell, cracked his head on the side of the table. Blood everywhere. So, again, I felt good because here was some guy stronger than me, actually fighting me. And when he hit me, I just felt that same way I did when my mother hit me. And hitting him back was kind of like that feeling that I finally actually got back at someone. Finally got back. So, dragging him down to the basement, just put him in there, you know. Didn't really know what to do with him. I guess I could deal with it later. But I felt good. Good again, you know, the whole control thing that I keep speaking about. It felt good, felt good. You know, didn't stop there though. You know. Next day, my neighbor comes around. Said he heard some scuffles. Said he heard a bit of a struggle. But I said, must have been some cats fighting. I didn't hear anything. And that's when he said one thing. No. I saw you. I saw you fight with this man. And I was like, that's when it hit me that for the first time, well, ever. I say first time like I've been doing this for a while. I haven't, but I'd got a witness. It's only one way you deal with a witness. Needless to say, that guy in the basement, he had some company pretty soon. And again, that feeling of just freedom, that feeling of control, that feeling of, God, I don't even know how to describe it. It's becoming an addiction, like my own heroin or something. But it didn't really take them long to find out, you know, because guy had a wife, you know. Guess I should have known that, seeing as the fact that I've lived next door to them for a few years. Police came around knocking, said that they'd heard there'd been a struggle, you know, the night before when Rose's boyfriend came around. And she said that husband had gone round. Guess that was it. Game was up. Thought I'd gotten away with it. I guess I wouldn't though, because to be honest, I was nowhere near as careful as I was when I was with Rose. But Rose will always be my first. Always be my first. Obviously, they found the bodies in the basement. You know, when they couldn't really pin anything on me, you know, other than the fact that I'd murdered them. You know, they found everything. They found me trying to, the iron, you know, they found that I tried to, you know, hide it in the basement. Guess I was a bit stupid there, but, you know, what do I care? It's not like it matters now. I just wanted to feel like somebody. I just wanted to feel like that I had a purpose, that I was a someone. You know, and every time I did what I did, I just felt like I was somebody, you know? Like for the first time in a long time, I got control of my life, but no. I wonder what happens when we die. You know, what happens when we go? Like, will it hurt? Will I feel anything? Will I just see everything and then black and that'll be it? Will I see my whole life flash before my eyes? I have to relive all those memories again, all that pain that people caused me. And I caused others. Well, I see a tunnel with a bright light at the end of it. And then when I get there, same people will be there to greet me and ask to see my hands. Ask if I'm sorry for all the things I've done wrong. Am I sorry? I guess. Yeah. Nobody wants to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to go.